Oh, we just want to make a message known that we don't want a uranium mine just south of the town here. But that's only one aspect of the uranium industry here, because we've also got those issues here of the transport corridor of radioactive materials coming through Alice Springs on a regular basis already. They want to increase that at least to a daily basis, a train a mile long from Roxby Downs. We've got the dump issue as well, but the big focus today is the trying to stop the uranium mine at Angela Pamela.
Do you think you're targeting the right government, because this is ultimately a federal government decision?
Well, it is a Labor government and it is our territory government, and I think we should be sending them that message because it is their town, and they need to take care of Alice Springs and go in batting for us in Canberra.
So far this government has followed the legal processes that are associated with any mine getting an exploration licence. Why shouldn't that process be allowed to continue to its due conclusion?
Well, we're exercising our democratic rights as much as they are. They have a right to present their case, and they've got a lot more money to do it with too. They've got the whole military industrial complex behind them. You're talking about the biggest uranium miner in the world. You're talking about the biggest miner in the world in BHP with Roxby Downs. Now that's a pretty big slice out of the military industrial complex that we're trying to combat here.
Why have you come today?
Just to support the protest against this anti-community development.
So are you against the development per se, or are you just against uranium in general as well?
Mostly against uranium in this particular instance, but also until we can work out how to treat the waste products from the process, we shouldn't really be using it and generating it.
I'm against the uranium mine at Arumana. That's my grandmother's country, Alice Costello's country. My great-grandmother was born there, and my mother was born at Deep Well.
Are you against mining in general, or just that sort of mining?
That sort of mining.
Why are you against it?
Because I've read many books about uranium, and I just don't like the idea.
And then we've got one here.
Do you think there's a connection between these two issues?
Yes, it's some development just for the sake of the pockets of silly people. And I don't want to fill their pocket. I want to live in a pristine environment as we have always been.
How do you feel about your fellow French people getting all their power from uranium, from Australian uranium largely?
Yeah, they have been... I must say that I was very much anti-nuclear, and still am, for them when they were at Muraroa. And they do their explosion and they test, and I think that they are silly. One day they will have the result of it all, and it could be another Chernobyl.
Mark Stafford Smith said the things that formerly from CSIRO says we need to have a calmer, more rational discussion about uranium and nuclear power, given the power needs of China and India. Don't you think he's right?
I think he's right, and he's a very respected scientist and a person who can think. So we need more debate and more information.
Do you think this is what you'd call a rational debate, what we've had so far about uranium in Alice Springs?
Not enough.
My name is Jill, and I've lived here for 42 years, and I'm anti-nuclear, anti-Angela Pamela being built so close to town, and I'm also anti-high-rise. I'm here for both.
So why, maybe you could just say why you're against Angela Pamela?
Because it's far too close to a town. They wouldn't build it close to Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide. There's plenty of other nuclear mines that can be built further out in the Plenty Highway and other places.
So you're not against uranium mining per se?
I'm not against uranium, no, but I'm against it being mined so close to town.
You've lived here a long time. Do you think you'll stay living here regardless of whether there's a mine or not?
We're here, well, I don't know. We've been here 42 years. I hope to stay, but if there's a mine that's a danger, we may move, yes.